The Seattle Seahawks defeated the Dallas Cowboys 22-14 on Saturday night thanks to Geno Smith's two impressive drives, 2 second-quarter touchdowns from Drew Lock, and Geno Smith's smart performance. In the second week of the preseason, Seattle, 2-0, handed several of its starters on both sides of the ball some limited playing time, while Dallas, 0-2, once again kept the majority of its starting on the sidelines as spectators. Pete Carroll, the Seattle coach, expressed his satisfaction with the whole atmosphere of the contest from beginning to end. "We gave the starters some work. You know, certain players played on both sides of the ball and performed well enough for us to put them in the game." 2 drives by Smith were behind his starting offensive line, and the second drive resulted in a Jason Myers field goal from 57 yards out. Smith had minimal action and went 5 of 6 for 46 yards. The Seahawks would be in good hands if they needed a backup quarterback, as Lock continued to demonstrate when he took over in the second quarter. Lock completed 5 of 6 passes for 119 yards, including one to first-round pick Jackson Smith-Njigba for 48 yards, setting up DJ Dallas' touchdown. At the break, Seattle was up 17-7 thanks to a 1-yard touchdown run from Saradoric Thompson as well. Lock only participated in a few series and seemed a touch sore from being hit low by Sam Williams, which resulted in a roughing call. Carroll claimed that although the team was cautious, the objective was to play Lock more frequently. Lock stated that he expects to be alright. Lock stated that he wanted to demonstrate to the squad and the coaches that he would always be prepared. Cooper Rush, Dak Prescott's backup, played into the second quarter and completed 9 of 14 passes for 96 yards and a touchdown pass to running back Rico Dowdle. Early in the third quarter, Deuce Vaughn continued to display his lightning-quick footwork by scampering 14 yards for a score on his first touch to bring Dallas within 17-14. The youthful group of running backs will be heavily scrutinized in the last preseason game, according to Cowboys coach Mike McCarthy. McCarthy emphasized that because this young team has a chance to perform well against the Raiders this coming week, we need to make sure we receive a thorough appraisal. Dallas, though, would not approach. Trey Brown of Seattle intercepted Will Grier near the goal line 2 plays into the fourth quarter after he completed 13 of 18 passes for 136 yards. Brown saw a lot of playing time after suffering serious injuries that kept him out for the majority of the previous 2 seasons. Within the final 2 minutes, Grier also took a 20-yard sack on 4th and 3 at the Seattle 28. "To be honest, when I threw the ball, I believed it was a touchdown. Simply put, we simply didn't understand the receiver." Grier stated, "I thought I played terrific." Backup John Hall, a wide receiver for Seattle, also secured a safety by blocking a Dallas punt. Later in the season, on a Thursday night in late November in Texas, the 2 clubs will play one another. Pete Carroll, the head coach of Seattle, stated that if the Cowboys had been a foe earlier in the season, playing them in the preseason would be difficult, but he wasn't concerned because the regular season game wasn't until Week 13.